I went by air.
It would display your elegant demeanour.
I like my egg fried over easy.
I want a smaller and efficient copier.
Is this new dandruff shampoo effective?
It will hold all the banknotes without folding.
I'm in business class. I'll clean the sink. In an emergency, dial 999. I can't bear dairy products. I'd like a beer.
I hope the children behave themselves.
It's great to be alive. I'm walking on air. Is this the Native American Cultural Arts Council?
I like to go cycling at weekends.
It creates distance between us. International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO.
I have won my bet.
I've done that already.
I have had a pristine copy of the book's first edition.
I want some chocolate.
I'm appealing on behalf of the famine victims.
I'm abstaining from alcohol. I don't try to alter your mind.
I kissed his bristly chin.
I don't approve of betting.
I spotted Jack among the attendees.
It was very embarrassing for everyone concerned. It is too dark.
I knew that in the fullness of time, somebody with your abilities would emerge and become a leader.
I'm really dead.
I'll try to behave myself.
I would like to emphasize the importance of having extensive promotional strategies. Is this an immediate ambulance? Tell me about your character.
That's all.
This laptop is amazing. The two types of bus run alternatively. The people of India elect their governments at all levels by a system of universal adult franchise. The air is frosty.
This is an emergency call.
The crowd moved along slowly. Time to move along.
The inquiry was critical of her work. They want to buy a knife with a curved blade.
The machines are inspected daily.
The capital is calm, but continuing disorder has been reported elsewhere.
The election result is disputed. The sopranos sang beautifully.
Take it easy.
This chapter may be omitted. This is my coffee cup.
Think before you act. The room was cheaply furnished.
That's enough of your cheek. This is a classic example.
This novel may well become a classic.
The books are listed alphabetically. The affair caused her much emotional upset.
That electric kettle is very expensive.
The economy is languishing.
There's no cause for alarm.
The judge allowed my claim.
30 is a considerable amount.
That was a highly amusing comedy.
This is a databank.
The bicycle is beyond repair.
This is an alarming turn in international relations.
This story is beneath notice.
This custom is strange to me.
There are reports of Allied aircraft having taken out a significant number of enemy tanks.
The exhibition was organized by the Chamber of Commerce.
The chip has a 64 kilobyte memory.
The company has no plans to employ more people.
The ship is waiting alongside the quay.
The current sets strongly eastwards.
The law is still in effect.
The aircraft was gaining height.
The chemical reaction solidifies the resin. They set our teeth on edge.
They also come here.
This message states his belief.
The earthquake caused great damage.
This chart here outlines our strategies.
The winners need someone to clap for them.
The banking law has been strengthened to curb insider abuse.
The police called an ambulance. The customer is king.
The lawyer spoke on behalf of his client.
Do you sell electrical appliances here?
Does your hair curl naturally?
Don't sleep between damp sheets.
Do you have a crush on anyone?
Do you receive my email?
Dinner's almost ready.
Do Vietnamese people often use their first name or last name when addressing someone both formally and informally? Do not fold, scratch, or soil this card.
Drive me to the airport.
Don't chase them.
Downtown Tokyo is extremely crowded.
She's Mr. Jones's daughter.
Set the alarm clock.
She's not easily frightened.
Success in making money is not always a good criterion of success in life.
She drew a curtain across the doorway.
She's interested in the cinema. She rang the bell and waited. She glanced behind her. See below the references.
She bid $500 for the painting.
She has matchless beauty. She can't take criticism.
She sent a message by electronic mail. She subsists on charity.
She scraped the skin off her elbow.
She killed herself because of love.
She was embarrassed when he saw her.
She is beneath you.
She had too many alcoholic drinks. Suddenly the electricity went out yesterday.
Sounds good.
She is very curious.
She says that the ability of the dogs to find people never ceases to amaze her.
She has got long, curly, blonde hair.
Stop making idle chat.
How much is that altogether? He is now a Hong Kong citizen. He bent and kissed her quickly.
His answer is crisp and clear. His eyes are cruel and hard.
His life is in danger.
He's a brilliant young research chemist.
Hanoi Department of Culture and Information.
He did not provide her with the support she needed, either emotionally or physically.
How about some roast beef?
Her predominant characteristic is honesty.
His business empire was truly vast.
Her behavior aroused no suspicion.
His father decides to ally himself with a famous general.
Have you got an alternative suggestion? He has a goat's beard. Homes tailored to the needs of the elderly.
His cure took 6 weeks.
His behavior amazed and confounded her.
He was alarmed for the safety of his mother. Her previous jobs ranged from editor to publicity manager.
He made no secret of his ambition. He attended ceremony although he was ill.
How long did the morning session of the Crown Court take?
Her voice was full of emotion. How about your company's economic benefit? He suffered much embarrassment in his youth.
He doesn't love me either. He won't cross you today.
He looks curiously at his boss.
He leant over backwards so as not to embarrass her new boyfriend.
Human memory, formerly believed to be rather inefficient, is really more sophisticated than that of a computer.
What caused the economic crisis?
What is happening, Dad?
Where does this teapot go? In that cupboard.
Where do we begin?
What makes cheese mouldy?
What's the date today?
Who's in charge here?
We need a new bedroom carpet. What's your favorite channel?
When you report, you have to lay the emphasis on certain points.
We're getting along swimmingly.
We were unemployed for all that time.
We amuse ourselves by playing chess.
What a brutish behavior. We have a choice.
What is the greenhouse effect? We don't have belief in democracy. We've booked seats in the circle.
We can't bear him.
Who majors in chemistry?
We saw the singular circumstance before.
We set them to chop wood. We must allow for human error.
Why do you cheat? What are you working on currently?
What an adorable child!
We appointed him our new chief accountant. We have to cycle against the wind. What's your highest level of education? Who repaired your bicycle? Why do you cry?
When children become angry.
We have no chance.
Where can I take the elevator?
We rarely beat them.
Always keep your foot on the brake.
Almost all the members in the football club got the flu.
Are there any flower shows held during the festival?
According to the weather forecast, this should be a beautiful day.
A modern airliner can fly at speeds of 1,000 kilometers an hour.
And it has a reducing effect.
All at once the chair broke and Bob fell to the floor.
All of this occurred without a formal declaration of war. A formula for a new drug.
A fortified city.
At the fair, a gypsy told me my fortune.
A free flow of water came from the pipe.
All aboard, the following train departs immediately. Add the flour to the cake mixture. And that's what I want to focus on today, the responsibility each of you has for your education.
Almost everything.
A current American presidential candidate is also a former Harvard student. Air Force jets have been pounding rebel positions all day.
Are you claiming unemployment benefit?
A blend of several strongly aromatic spices designed to add flavor and fragrance to many Indian dishes.
Always learn.
Are you flying Pan American?
A young barrister has to cut his teeth on straightforward civil law until he has more experience.
As clouds float through the cold air above the earth, they often hit areas where the air is warmer. As luck would have it, we had a flat tire. A young maintenance man was killed while fixing a heavy-duty tire to a forklift.
Anywhere there's a pond, a river, a lake, or sea, you see people fishing.
Accessible building entrance icons added to the Flash campus map.
A kiss is only a moment, but that moment forever lasts in your heart.
At last I have found an ally, someone with the same symptoms and likely the same doubts and fears.
Authorities are cracking down on traders in endangered flesh.
A boom is beginning.
Allow me to heartily congratulate you.
A new crop of students entered the classroom.
Are the prices on the list firm offers?
Anything else?
At a football match, the spectators go to watch two teams who play against each other.
After you turn the flame low, you have to let the rice steam for about 15 minutes. A boy named Peter lives in the forest.
All right then.
Anyway, our team was in excellent form.
Are you alone? Cut the watermelon.
Can your children afford to be poor and less educated?
Come along now. Change the channel.
Can you do what you do faster and more efficiently?
Customs-man raided the house.
Can you cash this check?
Choose another partner. Check the luggage. Couldn't be better.
Put that cigarette out. Peter is talking with James cheerfully.
Pull over to the curb. Peter is an incredible dancer. Please read this page aloud.
My bedroom is immediately above.
My funny drawings amused the children.
Make it big.
My chest does not hurt.
Memorizing the alphabet is rather easy. Names are written in alphabetical order.
Not even at church bazaars.
Now he is almost afraid to criticize anything she suggests.
Foot the bill.
Fried chicken wings, please.
For 10 days altogether. Fasten seatbelts, please.
15 bridges cross the river.
By getting an insurance policy for your son, you can educate him about the importance of savings.
Be gentle with children and forgive their mistakes, for they are only children.
Behave yourself.
Blow air into it and fix it back into place.
Ballet is beautiful.
Because it's very economical.
Go eat something. Good day, madam. Gossiping is dangerous.
Go to bed soon.
You belong with me.
You bend the wire forwards.
You better believe it.
You aren't sounding very cheerful.
Jamie flopped down beside me.
Unbelievably cheap.
Undeniably, the final stage is crucial.
Economic growth is at zero. Encourage them to greater effort.
Eat slowly and chew your food thoroughly.
Our classroom doesn't have any windows. Keep an element of mystery in each workshop.
Let's ask this airline employee.
Would you like to try some raw fish? Why not? I'll try anything once. I want this room tidy, with everything in its rightful place, my mother said firmly.
I still owe you for lunch yesterday. Forget it.
What position does he play? Center forward.
Follow the money are words that fundraisers live by.
Despite the weakness of sterling, money market rates remained fixed at just over 15%. The floodwater has never reached the house before. Well, there's a first time for everything. Sorry, I can't fit in any more customers this morning. Shall we prepare food for the homeless this weekend? Said our group leader.
Brain drain happens when an intellectual or well-educated person moves from the government sector to a private foreign one.
When does your flight to Tokyo connect? At some unearthly hour, 5:30 a.m. I think.
Edward Scissorhands is a story that told how a disabled found happy living beside ordinary people.
8,000 pairs for the first shipment will be okay.
Flag Waved is one of the Korean films I like best.